Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Marcus Stroman gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at infielder Freddy Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Now at the plate, Trammell. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Tigers, the shortstop, Trammell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. The windup and the 0-1. Slider take. Count is 1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Austin Jackson. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Carter racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Next up for Detroit, Al Kaline. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to Al Kaline. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Ty Cobb, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Stroman comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Drury in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. It's the Tigers nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager. The ability to play up the middle, premium positions, also both corners, and carries a nice bat to boot.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Jays, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Trammell is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Devin Travis.
Stepping into the box, Devin Travis. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Lofted in the air out to right field. Kaline giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Sean Green.
Digging in, Sean Green, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Jackson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. So stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
2-1. The 2-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. Into the second deck and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting seventh,
digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A ball and a strike now. high fly ball out to straightaway center.
Chasing after it is Pilar.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting it, the second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got a 3-for-5 line. First offering on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Still only 1 out in the inning. A bouncer to the left side. Drury fields it cleanly. And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 17, Grayson Greiner.
Next for the Tigers, Grayson Greiner. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 3.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded by Galvis. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Stepping in for the Jays, Joe Carter. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Carter absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Yeah, and I think the common denominator of why he absolutely hammers left-handed pitching is the fact that he knows he can't get beat inside. He has that split second more to be able to execute his game plan, knowing he's not going to get jammed.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Another full count offering on its way. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Kendrys Morales. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Carter gets his lead at first, nobody out. Working for the punch out, and the offering fouled away. Hit out towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next to bat for Toronto, Justin Smoke. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Has a look. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. One out and a runner on second base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home now to Smoke. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And it's fouled away. looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
One ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Austin Jackson. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Galvis will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Now at the plate, Al Kaline, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Carter has it in his sights, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 0.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb. Stroman gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And that's high for a ball. 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Galvis into shallow center. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Tigers lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Freddy Galvis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Freddy Galvis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he's retired one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Luke Maile.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Trammell brings it in. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
24, Miguel Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Pillar. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 55, John Hicks.
Into the box, John Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Stroman looks in. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Morales has got it, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Tigers 2, the Jays Leading off the inning, Devin Travis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Standing in, Sean Green hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 to Sean Green.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. The bouncer to the left side. Cabrera is up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joe Carter. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Josh Harrison. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Josh Harrison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out away with a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one.
1-2.
One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Grayson Greenier, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
A payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Greenier, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Slapped hard the opposite way. On comes Green, but this is down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, the left fielder, Austin Jackson.
At the plate, Austin Jackson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. First and second now, one man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So digging in now, Al Kaline, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1. The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he pops it up. Galvis into shallow center. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Tigers strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Kendrys Morales. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Now here's the pitch. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Full count now for Morales.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
They haven't been able to register a hit
Now
against
batting.
this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Justin Smoke now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bullet back up the middle. Cobb is right there, 1 down.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, Brandon Drury, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there, and the Jays look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Into the box, Freddy Galvis. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Galvis playing here in his age 29 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Morales on third. Drury is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Also striding in, Luke Maile, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, on the ground to the right side, gloved by Harrison. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. Tigers are out in front 2-0. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Ty Cobb. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Number 0.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 just hung in there on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Cabrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes. He's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter
Nicholas Castellanos will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Stepping in now, John Hicks, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Pitch popped up. Morales on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Bud Norris takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Bud Norris.
In now, Josh Harrison, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Norris has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Swing and a liner. Foul. Castellanos on second. Hicks at first. 1 gone. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Grayson Greenier. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 in the air now, out to left. Carter is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Tigers get just the 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Detroit is out in front, 3-0. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping in, Devin Travis. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2. The 0-2 once more. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Standing in now, Sean Green. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Jackson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alan Trammell. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Jackson.
Ready for another shot now, Austin Jackson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball one. One and one the count now. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Trammell aboard here at first with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw won't get him, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 6.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0 home is outside for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
First and second here with nobody out. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another full count pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first. A double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ty Cobb. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Norris sets. First pitch on its way. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Carter is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Detroit. They lead it 3-0. Into the box now, Joe Carter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Here comes the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
3-0 now.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
So striding forward now, Kendrys Morales comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
1-0 count. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now to the plate, Justin Smoke. He's set, and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Trammell's got it. There's Harrison for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Brendan Drury, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Settling in now, Freddy Galvis. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Drury leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. is taken for strike 2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Trying to send him packing for the second time, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Tigers 3 and the Blue Jays 1. David Phelps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35, David.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Runners on the move for second. Line drive to left. Carter is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now batting, John Hicks singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing and a liner. Foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Digging in, Josh Harrison. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. 3-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The catcher, number 17.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Into the box, Grayson Greenier, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Travis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tigers strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in, Luke Maile. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hicks is there. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. At the knees, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Two and 1 the count to Pillar. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think A non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
From the stretch, there's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the third time. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Swing, and he pops him up. Trammell ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 50, Sean Green.
Ready now, Sean Green hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Pilar, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Danny Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Alan Trammell. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Alan Trammell.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Green going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Jackson.
Into the box now, Austin Jackson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases, and this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases, and he'll pull into second with one away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. In now, Al Kaline. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ty Cobb, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
He's set. Here it comes. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Called strike 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third, and that'll plate the runner from third. As with that, the lead swells to 4-1.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nicholas Castellanos. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him, and here's a fastball called for strike one. Kaline at second, Cobb on at first with 2 down. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Pops this one up. Travis waits on it, and that retires the side. Tigers get just the one. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Tigers lead it 4-1. Joe Jimenez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
77, Joe Jimenez.
Now in the box, Joe Carter. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fouled off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery, and it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is low and outside for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. There's Harrison for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Detroit Tigers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hal Newhouser gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Joe Jimenez earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.